What's up, lacrosse fans? It's time for All-LAXCaller Team 2. Team 2 All-LAXCaller had me recalling the 2022 Maryland lacrosse team that went 18-0 before defeating Cornell in the championship game. Many would agree that the team was very special, taking the Terps back to the big show for the first time in 5 seasons. Some have described that team as special as capturing lightning in a bottle. The team had been together for many years, some since grade school, and they'd built such a relationship that in 2022, nobody could touch them. I truly feel my Team 1 selections are just as special. My challenge now is to construct 2 more teams that not only rival Team 1 in talent, but have that same lightning in a bottle feel. If I'm honest, I think I just created 3 first teams and could probably make 10 more with the talent we have in the Pacific Northwest. When putting this team together, I wanted to make an attack line that made a statement, and not too many in the state that make a greater statement than Mount Size Ethan Roberts. Mike Tyson's famous quote, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth." Ethan is that punch. He strikes early, he strikes fast, and he doesn't quit usually until the day after the game. Joining Roberts at attack is someone that he's rivaled for many seasons, Eastlake's Landon Lando Johnson, a Cornell University commit that possesses all the moves to juke defenders, but will also just shoot right in your face. Landon is a US Lacrosse All-American, moving on to play D1 and represent the P&W next season in New York. You might have asked, LAXCaller, where are the underclassmen? Where is the love for Seattle Prep? Well, next at attack, Brady Meehan checks both boxes, along with checking the championship title box twice as a sophomore. He checks both the size and speed boxes as well. Meehan works best under pressure and handles it like a lacrosse veteran, finding any piece of open net to zing a ball through. Moving on to midi. I want to keep the punches coming, and Richland bomber and All-American Nolan Cook is ambidextrous, meaning he can score with you on either his right or his left hand. Known for his physicality and violent shot on the fly, Cook will no doubt be an asset on any roster. Lincoln Memorial University should have no regrets with this incoming freshman. Next, we're going back to Seattle Prep for Jack Muska. A 4-time champion at midfield, Jack is a large reason for Seattle Prep's success in offense. Not only does he have over 100 career goals, his assist count is significantly higher number as he was the primary feeder to Meehan the last couple of seasons. Hard to fight a duo like that, so I thought, let him cook. Lastly, at midfield, another leader was needed. A seasoned athlete with an IQ to back up his speed and physicality. Cole Bell from Seattle Academy has no problem steering the ship and controlling possession. Although he's no stranger to letting one fly, Cole sets up the play really well while still pulling defenders to free up hands for teammates to be successful as well. Bell has committed to further his lacrosse career as a brewer at Vassar College in New York. Leading the way at defense and keeping up with the theme, Seattle Prep's Win Chandler should never be led across midfield with possession, as he's been recorded shooting at over 100 miles per hour. That's a shot speed high enough to intimidate any netminder he faces. Chandler is creative with his checks and a guy you want on your side in a ground ball scrum. He's an All-American, moving on to play for one of the nation's top lacrosse schools, Duke University in North Carolina. Next up, you'll literally have to look up to see him. Cade Warwick is a punisher that towers over his opponents. Trail checks seem effortless, and his reach to bat down passes or poke the approaching attack has got to be close to 10 feet. Not sure what the future has in store for this recent Mount Si graduate, but there's no doubt he'll stand out among the rest. To complete the trio, the team needed a real enforcer, a defender that makes his opponent pay for making their way anywhere inside the box. Curtis High School's Jordan Adams brings the weight room to the turf, but his game IQ and the fact that he's surgical with his stick makes him a top defensive prospect from the 2027 class. This team must have a netminder capable of leading with confidence and wielding an iron net like his life depended on it. Bonnie Lake Panther Braden Bond is one of the most active, methodic, and vocal netminders of the 2027 class. Yep, another soon-to-be senior, and he may have the fastest hands I've ever seen on a netminder. Not a full-time Fogo, but this young man really packs a punch at the dot. Eastlake's Riley Hill is a fighter that doesn't understand what it means to back down. He's lethal with his left or his right and scrappy about gaining possession. Do not slip too far away from his hands if you're forced to slide, because leaving him free will result in a goal against you. Hill plans to attend University of Utah this fall. Lastly, honorable mention stays with the class of 2027 and Bonnie Lake, as Ethan Haywood is a one-man wrecking crew. He plays LSM, Fogo, attack, and if I'm honest, I don't know if there's a position on the lacrosse field that he wouldn't excel at. A man with direction, as Ethan has already committed to Northwest Nazarene to continue his lacrosse career as a Nighthawk. Could you imagine if these two teams could face off against each other? Just having all of those athletes on the same field would be remarkable. Truly like capturing lightning in a bottle. Who's your pick for Team 3 All-LAXCaller? I've already got my mind made up, but let's see how they compare. Make sure you're following along. Stay tuned for Team 3 and results from the discussion from all three teams.